some picadillo. I'll show you a process of how to do picadillo. We need some ground beef, onions, about 3 jalapenos, 1 tomato, about 2 potatoes. Meanwhile, we're preheating this pan with a little bit of oil in it, so just enough so it'll cover it. So we'll set it at preheat. Okay, make sure you turn it up. Turn it up. So we'll set it low, so it'll be ready for the ground beef. Feel the heat a little bit. But meanwhile, if you have a chance, boil some water, because we're not gonna do a dry picadillo. We're gonna do a little bit of moist picadillo. So I preheated some water before this, so you can have it next to you, handy, ready to go. So first, we're gonna wait for this to preheat. And while it gets heated, for this, we're gonna chop out the potatoes. So what I like to do, if it's this big, I like to give it a half cut. Okay. So you're gonna have 2 halves now. Be careful with your fingers. So get one side of one half of it and do another cut. Now I like to do these cuts because a lot of people, well, I like the potatoes not too big. A lot of people might like it big, depending on your taste. So now that you have this half cut in half now, I'm gonna give it 1. Make sure you get the blade in between your fingers on the side. And 2, slide it back, and another one. So I'll give it 3 extra cuts long ways. So now I'm gonna cut it in smaller pieces. Depending on you, depending on your taste, I like them smaller, just because they cook easily. You can fit them in a burrito or in a taco, or whatever you want to do. I like my picadillo to fit in a burrito the next day. Okay. You want to keep your fingers like this. Push back. That's gonna be your guide. Let's check on the. So now that's ready to go. Preheat it. I'm gonna throw in the beef. Don't throw it. Just place it in. Keep it on low. What you want to do is just spread it out. As it starts cooking, depending on how big of a chunk you want it, I'm going to cut it up with this wooden, or whatever you have, or whatever kind of spatula you have. Alright? So I'll chop it up more as it cooks. Now we're going to add a little bit of salt of your choice. And whatever you want to add of salt. If you do that, you want to mix it up a little bit, so everything gets salted up. You can already start smelling it. Chop it up a little bit more, so that way it's enough for everybody.
So how long do you have to leave the beef cooking for?
Since we're using this is called Molidas ground beef special. This contains 0 or low to 0 fattening. So you won't see much liquid out from it. So you really gotta check up on it, because it's just no fattening.